Nope. 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 Oh, this one. This one will work. Hello. You're probably thinking to yourself, oh boy, another YouTube comedy gaming review show. This is what guy gonna do. Be funny and review games? Well, yeah, but I'm gonna go a little bit off. I'm not gonna be talking about this, or the opposite. I'm gonna be talking about a little bit in between. GameCube games. It was the generation that most of the viewers on these kinds of videos grew up in. And hey, I remember. I mean, like, I've played the Smashing Brothers, I've played Kingdom Hearts, I've played lots of stuff. I even have my own copy of... Where did it go? Where did my game go? I've played my fair share of classic titles, but none of them really compare to GameCube games. It's the generation I grew up in. It's about time somebody started giving that system some love. So to make a review, I have to first pick a game. So I'm just gonna pick one up randomly from the GameCube library. Here we go! Oh. The year was 2002. The world of gaming had been at its peak. Classics such as Super Mario Sunshine, Kingdom Hearts, and Morrowind were released, giving millions of gamers something to do after they got home from school. But then, out of the depths of the earth crawled a game that is only known by one name: Shrextra. It was a port of the original Shrek game, released a year prior on the Xbox. The game was published by TDK, the same company responsible for the infamous Aquaman Battle for Atlantis. And just like Aquaman, the game was panned by reviewers alike, getting a 3 from IGN and a 2.1 from Nintendo Power. Well, no use in waiting. Might as well get started now. Here it is. Shrextra. What kind of name is that even? The menu sound is burping? Hope this isn't consistent. Yup, it's consistent. So the game's story goes like this. Shrek receives a message from the magic mirror that Fiona has been captured by the evil wizard Merlin, who resides at his castle past layers of impassable fog. Mirror, mirror on the wall tells Shrek that the only way to clear the fog and get to the castle is by completing good deeds. After receiving a book of good deeds to do, Shrek sets out on a quest to save his green girl, his pine partner, his minty maiden, his... Nice job on the loading screen, guys. You really pulled it all together for this one, didn't you? Well, I have to say, I'll give you a gold star for effort. The game starts with this tutorial where Dave Mirror here shows you the ropes on how the game works.
Press the Z button to get a closer look.
Okay, so for some reason, they couldn't keep Shrek's face the same when they switched from the Xbox version to the GameCube version. Now he looks like a character from an imitation Disney movie that you'd find after searching too long on Netflix. First, you have the jumping grounds. That's where he shows you how to jump.
Hey, Shrek,
Nice.
Well,
Then you have the combat arena.
let's get started. Jump down into the pit. Press the Y button to punch. Go on, give him a good hit. Great.
Oh my god, are you okay? I just punched that guy in the face.
Now try kicking him. Press the B button to kick. Well done.
Jesus Christ, Superstar!
I had no idea this game would be so brutal with its combat. Holy crap.
You're mine now.
Okay, meet me in the fire pit. To fill your gas,
Then we have the fire pit, where we learn the most important part of this game. The power of flatulence! Or in other words, your farts. You can fart by pressing R slightly, and you can charge your fart meter by eating onions. Your farts can stun your enemies, and it will allow you to easily attack them, even though it's not really a chore in the first place. By pressing down R all the way, you can... the same stock burping sound from the menu. Really. Whatever. If you eat a pepper and burp, you can burp fire, which doesn't do anything on its own. Instead, it only works when you combo it with the fart, like so.
Go back
If you do the fart and then you burp fire into it, you can make an explosion. Or by pressing both L and R at the same time, you can just instantly explode. Why do you need the burping if you can only use it with the fart? Why do you need two methods for the fire fart when one is easier and does the exact same thing? I mean, like, to do the proper method, you should have to walk around, and you have to aim it properly, and all that's just too tedious when you can just go... Well, screw it. At least the tutorial's done. Now let's see what the real game looks like.
Well, the map certainly looks cool. Each of your abilities still works, and the way it's set up helps add to the fairy tale setting. I'd have to say, not bad. Is that what we're going to be doing then? Okay. Cutscene time, and Shrek's just screwing around with this butterfly here. Well, it's not like Miss Red Hood's more important than that. Like, you don't see a butterfly every day, you know.
So here we have the first main world in the game. It's forest themed, and that's what I expect from a platformer as one of its first levels. Uh-oh, here comes an enemy. I gotta remember what I learned in my training.
No mercy from Shrek at all! Seriously, man, what did these guys do to you? I don't even know if that guy's insurance can cover a broken everything.
The life system in this game sucks. Instead of having multiple hearts as your health bar, you're given one singular heart, and each time you take damage, it only takes away a percentage of your heart, so you're never able to tell how much health you actually have left. Did I forget to mention the controls in this game? Because they're like a piece of butter going down a slip and slide. I mean, seriously, it's so bad! I swear to God, I'm holding up on this controller, but it keeps pushing me off, and I have to climb all the way back up the tree, only for me to fall off again. But because this is a review, I actually have to give credit where it's due. One of the things they managed to get right on this game was the soundtrack. Songs on the OST range from mediocre to great, like this one. I'd have to say a B- or something like that on the last one, but still, it's pretty good. And not to mention, this is actually pretty good as far as licensed games go. I mean, of course you have stuff like DuckTales in the Cub3ulr game, but then you got stuff like The Simpsons Skateboarding, E.T., Kung Fu Panda 2. Oh god, please don't make me go back. I'd have to say Shrek would fit right in the middle of those two categories. Or at least the Xbox version. This version, a little bit more to the left. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. There you go.
The world has three main sections. The one I don't know the actual name for, the hideout, and the bridge. At the bridge, we're introduced to one of the important side quests in this level. Hansel and Gretel are trying to get to the candy house on the other side, but they can't because the witch is blocking the bridge. It doesn't really seem like a problem. I'm pretty sure I could take care of this in a... What is that? What in the name of Lord Farquaad is this monstrosity? It looks like the hate child of an old hag and Frankenstein Mark II from Earthbound, and you threw them in a blender, and they also had a child in the blender. Okay, so this thing is blocking the only way across the bridge, and I can't hurt it no matter what I try. So that means there's gotta be a way across. Let's see, you can't jump up here, can't find a little ramp. Oh, cool, a collectible. Golden eggs? Seems pretty legit. What was that blue thing? Maybe another collectible, maybe? What is that? It looks like if you took the pixies from Harry Potter, but had them living in their parents' basement and out of a job. I mean, look at that haircut! It just screams intern potential. So it turns out the way to get there is through a path at the top of the hideout, which is the big tree in the corner of the main area. Before you head towards the path, though, you have to activate the drawbridge by passing through the archery range. Why can't I hit these guys? Are they robots? Are they statues? Or are they merely a figment of my imagination? My ever-longing search for what is real and what is not real. Fake, one might say. but I would say an illusion.
Alright, here we go.
Across the drawbridge, there's another area where it seems the enemies in this world all live. Well, he's dead. Him too.
This has to be one of the most brutal games I've played by far, except for Brutal Legend starring Jack Black from Sesame Street.
Oh man! Alrighty, here's the weirdly cushioned path. The path will take you one of two ways. One of which leads to the other half of the bridge area, and the other takes you to an unopenable door. It seems very obvious that I'm supposed to knock down that tree so Hans and Gretz can get over here. But how do I do it? Am I supposed to do the fire explosion? That would knock down a tree, right? Wrong. What you're actually supposed to do is punch the tree down. Punch down trees like a real man does! Now after crossing to the other side, like a chicken, you can now bring Hansel and Gretel over. But it takes forever to bring them to the other side because they're slower than snails. I tried my best. And not to mention the distance that you can walk from them before they turn back is way too small. Come on. Come on, get over there. Get over there. There we go. And boom, first quest done. Oh sweet, this game's a collectathon. I guess that would technically put it up there with the likes of Banjo-Kazooie, Mario Sunshine, and SpongeBob. I'll talk about that one eventually. Alright, new quest. Find and break this door. Boom, done. Found and broke the door.
Holy Smokey the Bear! Look at all this gosh darn treasure. I could take this to Cash for Treasure and make a fortune. But instead of any of these items, Shrek decides to grab the picnic basket. About 80 or 90% of this stuff could turn your swamp into a mansion, but you pick the basket? Not a very smart move financially.
But this ain't any plain old basket. It's actually Red Hood's, that girl from earlier. So now we gotta collect all the candy lying around the level. Shrek looks freaking hilarious with that basket in his hand. It just looks so unfitting. Okay, I'm done in the forest. Let's get to the next world. This one's called Mother Goose Land. I wouldn't even make that up if I tried. After getting barely captured by Gallant and Goofus here, the new level is now available to explore. And boy is it empty. Aside from these pretenders, well hold on, the Pretenders. That would make an awesome band name. Anyway, aside from the enemy NPCs, there's practically nothing else in this world. Well, in my defense, I did say practically. So the task with these little fellas is that the kids belong to the Great Gander, and Humpty Dumpty has stolen them. All you gotta do is grab them and bring them back to the nest. But I was bored, so I kicked one of them all the way there. Oh, here's the other part. Old MacDonald's farm featuring Little Bo Peep. Little Bo Peep has, well, she hasn't lost her sheep. But instead, the big bad wolf is freaking kicking them like footballs. What? Now that I've humiliated the wolf, he's ran into town. I guess I should go check that out. Just one more task to check out. Old MacDonald has lost his dancing cow and I've gotta find it. Except I've looked everywhere and I can't find this stupid cow. I don't know if there's some sort of event that triggers this, but I can't seem to find a way to do it. Excuse me, Mr. McDonald. Yeah, how do you live with this? Your animals are missing most of the time. One of them's dancing who knows where. One of them is a wolf. He's kicking sheep around. The sheep are just taking it like it's a daily thing. Is it a daily thing? Oh, don't tell me it's a daily thing. I'm gonna get really upset. This game probably has to have the smallest worlds out of any platformer I've ever seen. Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, even SpongeBob had tons of secrets for you to discover in each of their worlds. But this one is way too freaking small to even move around in! Why do we even need a Shrek game in the first place? This game is awful, the whole thing's awful, like hey, let's make a game about Shrek. Why do we need a game about Shrek? There's eggs, there's not even enough stuff to do with it. You could've just made this about the actual movie, it would've been so much better, because there's no story to this. Like, they have tiny worlds, but everything's so complicated within them. Everything is complicated. There's a terrifying witch monster, scary pixie things. They don't look fat until you get them, and it's like, what the frig? Not to mention the game looks awful too. All the textures aren't even that good. Shrek's face is just distorted beyond belief. We don't even need Shrek Extra Large to exist. We could've just kept it on the Xbox. Cause why did they port it to the GameCube in the first place? The movie came out like 3 years before the game did. Or at least the port did. Why do we even need this game? What is the purpose of having this? Oh. I am at a loss for words. I don't know what to say about this. I'm done. I am done with this stupid game. What? Freaking Shrek being all scary and stuff. I want food. Onion? Eggs? Oh god. It's not ogre. It's never ogre.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. This project took me about 4 months to complete, and I'm so glad to finally see it come to life, so any support would be very much appreciated. And while you're at it, why not check out these other channels? They got some cool gaming videos themselves.
It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the media man beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture.